Steve, a great fight back in that second half with just 10 men, but all in vain.
Unfortunately, yeah, all in vain. But I was really proud of the way the lads played the second half. Right from the kick-off, it would have, especially against a team who are a really possession-based side and they have a lot of passes, and they do that against everybody. So yeah, I was really proud of the way that they came out second half and just had a go. Had a real go. We asked the line to be a bit braver because, ultimately we needed to score. Jack had an unbelievable chance, sort of first couple of minutes, where you're thinking, knowing Jack, you're thinking that's a goal, and there's so much pace on the cross. He just needed to get a good contact, and unfortunately, wet day, skiddy surface. He's just missed the contact a little bit. But from then on, I thought we had so many good chances, more chances than they did. They got a couple of blocks on the line. They made a great save from Max. Max had another chance where he just missed, like, sort of the top corner. So yeah, I was really buoyant. I thought at 2-1 we looked like the team that was going to score. But then that's the fine margins today. I think when you go down to 10 men away from home against a team that's going to have a lot of the ball, I think while we were organising, we give away a really disappointing goal from a set play. The boy, to be fair, has put a 25-yarder in the top corner, which sometimes you have to hold your hand up for. Although I still think we could have done better. But we managed to organise it a lot more at half time. Really, that was the gripe really today. There was a couple of things with decisions from the officials, but the other gripe really was that just for the rest of that first half, I thought we could have managed it better. We didn't need to go gung-ho, we just needed to concentrate that little bit better, and as I say, second half I can't say enough about them.
Yeah. As you say, you had to rethink matters after that sending off of Ty. Ty thinks it was a 50-50. What do you think?
I think every referee sees things differently. So, and I never want to get people sent off. So I hear other benches screaming every time there's a tackle made. I'm not one of those. I want to see contact in football. But all I would say is, if that's the type of tackle that he's going to give a red card for, then you have to give a red card for the tackle on Tom Platt. I'm not saying give them both. I'd even be happy with neither, but not one and not the other. So that was just so disappointing. And again, even when that happened, you didn't see me shouting and screaming about it. But Tom's got a huge hole in his shin pad and his sock right on his shin bone. So that's a frustrating thing. All you want is just a bit of consistency for both teams.
Yeah. As you say, though, it was a great second half, wasn't it? And we were so close to getting an equaliser, but they scored from another set piece, which I suppose is disappointing from your point of view to concede 2 from set pieces in the game.
It is, but I suppose the second one, looking back at it, the second one came because we'd put Charlie on, we'd put Matty on, we'd put Ellis on. It was a case of we changed the markers so many times that the guys just had to take responsibility, and ultimately you've got a big, probably centre half maybe jumping against young Charlie. So it was a real kick in the teeth because I thought we were still very much in the game, but it wasn't as frustrating as the first one.
So work's up now on Tuesday. These games are going to come thick and fast, aren't they?
So November's big. We've got I think we had 7 games in November, starting with today. We only had 4 on the bench today. We've picked up a 3-game ban. I'm not 100% sure anybody's going to be ready to step in on Tuesday, but then obviously we've got Elliot Forbes back. So regarding the amount of effort the boys have put in today for 75 minutes and the long journey, it's going to be a real hard grind on Tuesday night. But I've seen enough from that second half to think that we can still go out there, put the team out there, and hopefully get 3 points.